You're listening to Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Deb Colameta. I hope you'll go to my website, thedebsite.com, to get your free downloadable guide. There are probably a lot of questions that you should not be asking kids. What's one phrase that you should never ask a child? In fact, when I hear it, it makes my skin crawl. It's part of the normal lexicon these days. And if you ask it of me or my kids, you're probably going to be X'd off my Christmas list. Just a warning. What's the worst thing that people say to me before I have a big media appearance or a big presentation, or I'm giving a workshop to an audience that's bigger than I've ever talked to before? Here it is. Are you nervous? Wow, are you nervous? I could never do that. Are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I remember someone said to my daughter, she was so excited about going to preschool. And like 2 days before, somebody went up to her and they're like, oh, you're starting school. You're starting preschool. Big girl. Oh, are you nervous? And she just had this flash on her face like, no, should I be? And that's kind of the way I instinctively react when someone says to me, are you nervous? No, I wasn't nervous until you brought it up to me. Or, if my son's doing something in sports that's special, or he's got a science presentation or something, and people are like, wow, you're giving a big presentation. Are you nervous? Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. And when I answer the question, I always try to come back with, no, I'm excited. I can't wait, or this is going to be fun. And I'm halfway responding to them. And I'm also trying to reject it in my subconscious, because sometimes if I am feeling that way, I'll wake up at like 2 a.m. before a big media engagement, and that person's bubble head, unfortunately, sometimes pops into my mind of, are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Oh my gosh. So instead of saying, are you nervous? Try to ask them, are you excited about it? Are you happy about it? Oh, you're going to do great. I can't wait to hear all about it. I can't wait to hear about all your success. Way to go. You've earned this. Anything except, are you nervous? I mean, there are lots of questions we shouldn't be asking kids. Like one common question is, when people guess the age. If you must bring up a child's age, aim high. Every little kid is going to love it if you think they're a teenager or 13 or something. Whatever age you're thinking of guessing, add like 4 or 5 years, and the kid will love you. They're going to feel like a rock star. They'll proudly reveal their age and their grade, and you won't diminish them by accusing them of being more babyish than they are. So keep that in mind as well, as long as we're covering things that you should avoid saying to other people. Thanks for listening to this episode of Lil Debi, a bite-sized version of the longer podcast, Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. You can reach me on Instagram and Facebook at Deb Colameta, or go to my website, thedebsite.com. Get your free downloadable guide today.